Recent research has highlighted how widespread the issue of sexual assault is, particularly for women. Risk of sexual assault is considered to be highest in what is known as the red zone, which encompasses first semester college women. While factors such as drinking or Greek affiliation have been identified as risk factors for the sexual victimization of college women, this research explored how background factors may also influence risk. My name is Kat Smith, and as a member of WCU's Summer Undergraduate Research Program, I worked with my Criminal Justice Department faculty advisor, Dr. Tasha Houston, to explore how background factors such as primary caregiver sexual conservatism and a participant's level of emphasized femininity play a role in risk of sexual victimization. Primary caregiver sexual conservatism may refer to the belief that sex before marriage is wrong, the belief that heterosexual male head of household is best, or a general lack of openness about sexual questions, experiences, or relationships. Emphasized femininity is characterized by three components: passivity, emotional caretaking, and sexual compliance. Participants' level of emphasized femininity was measured using questions regarding discomfort expressing their feelings, conflict avoidance, difficulty saying no, or the desire to please others while disregarding their own feelings, needs, or desires. We conducted a survey of 817 female WCU students looking at sexual victimization, which included sexual assault, attempted rape, and rape. Sexual victimization was measured using a modified version of the short-form sexual experiences survey. Separated by type of force used, 57.3% of respondents reported experiencing coercive victimization, 37% reported experiencing incapacitated victimization, and 32.3% reported experiencing forcible victimization. It is important to note that while coercive victimization is not technically a crime, it is on the sexual assault spectrum. Results displaying the significant predictors of types of victimization in the order of statistical importance are shown on the table presented in the results column of the slide. We found emphasized femininity and primary caregiver sexual conservatism to increase risk of victimization for coercive, incapacitated, and forcible incidents. And there was a clear relationship between primary caregiver sexual conservatism and levels of emphasized femininity in respondents. This may suggest that the presence of emphasized femininity may form due to sexually conservative socialization during upbringing. Additionally, qualitative interviews with 10 WCU students illustrated fraternities as an area of concern for the promotion of toxic gender roles like emphasized femininity on WCU's campus, which supports prior research associating Greek life affiliation with greater risk of both sexual victimization and perpetration. In conclusion, as primary caregiver sexual conservatism and student emphasized femininity increase risk for all types of sexual victimization, we would suggest that in addition to efforts focused on consent, students may need help identifying risk and, more specifically, feeling comfortable rejecting unwanted sexual advances. Considering our discovery that primary caregiver sexual conservatism was indeed related to reported emphasized femininity, we would like to study this developmental process further in order to better determine how these toxic gender roles form. Additionally, further research might find a connection between levels of emphasized femininity and domestic violence victimization, as a connective reasoning linking emphasized femininity to sexual assault could reasonably be used to connect emphasized femininity to risk factors for domestic violence. Thank you.